Buddy, this is going to be a really quick video on how to use the full year budgeting template. So after you've accessed the link in the PDF, it will take you to this Google Sheet. And to save this Google Sheet to your own personal Google account, you'll just head into the top left, hit File, and make a copy. You can title it whatever you want, save it to whatever folder you have to, and then hit Make a Copy. So after you've done that, the first sheet we have here is the full year overview. But since we don't have any information inputted for any of the months, and instead we're going to head to the first month, which is January. Okay, you can see in the top few rows here, we have some charts and graphs which are currently empty, but they'll automatically fill in once we've put in some information down here. So we have several tables here: income, fixed bills, expenses, contributions towards our savings, contributions towards any debt, and current savings / emergency funds. So taking a look at the expenses table, I have some suggestions of common expenses you may have throughout the month. Things such as haircuts, gas, restaurant spending, shopping, other gifts, etc. But to get rid of these suggestions, you can simply type over them. And let's say you didn't spend any money on coffee, but you did spend some money on plants. You can just type in plants like that. Or another simple way to get rid of these suggestions is simply to head down to one of these numbered expenses. Simply go into the bottom right corner and you'll see a cross over your cursor, and simply drag up. And that will get rid of the suggestions that you don't need. So to use these tables is very simple. So we'll use the income table as an example. So looking at paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2, let's get rid of these other suggestions, just not for now, for the example. Let's say we expect $1,500 for each paycheck. Let's say for paycheck number 1, we only made $1,250, but paycheck number 3, let's say we made $2,500. So in the third column, you can see it automatically calculated the difference for us. And you can, when you scroll up, you can see that some of the graphs have already taken the data we've inputted and put it into charts or in graphs for us to easily view our information. So now I'm just gonna quickly fill in some other information for us to view to see the template work in full effect. So once I've filled out every table here, I'm going to scroll up and we can see that our total income was automatically calculated using the income table here. $37.50 is how much we made. And then total expenses are automatically calculated as well using our total amount of fixed bills, total amount of expenses, and total amount of contributions that we've made towards paying off debt. And then after that, subtracting our expenses from the income leaves us with $955 left for us to budget. So going to the first graph over here, this is just the same thing, the amount of money we have left to budget. And then the second chart we have here tracks whether or not we are actually staying on budget. So the colored lines are the amount we've estimated or budgeted for, while the gray lines are the actual amount. So looking at income, we estimated that we would make $3,000, but we really made $3,750 for the month. So this third pie graph we have over here is the payment breakdown. And this just breaks down our expenses and tracks where our money is going. So this can be helpful for us to see if we're staying on track with our budgeting and seeing where we can make any adjustments to possibly save more or cut down spending, etc. So our fourth graph over here just tracks our income versus our expenses. So we can see $37.50 for our income and $22.95 for our expenses. So now that we've filled out the first month, we can head back over to the full year overview. So going back to the full year overview, we can see that for the month of January, all of our information has already been transferred over. And based on this information, all the charts up top have been automatically filled in as well. And these are the same charts from the monthly templates. So as the year goes on, this is a really good way to view your progress. You can easily track where your money is going month to month and to see where any improvements can be made financially. So for the full year overview, we do have a yearly financial goal table here on the left. And here you can just set any financial goals you have for the year. Let's say for the year, I want to have an emergency fund of $10,000. And you can really just customize this to whatever you need. Let's say vacation fund, you want to have 5,000, car down payment, another 10,000. You can really just change this to whatever financial goals you have for the year. And then everything else in this full year overview will automatically be taken from the monthly templates. The only thing is you can input a current savings / emergency fund goal here at the bottom. So as I said earlier, let's say 10,000 is our goal. And there we go. All the other information will automatically be inputted from the monthly tables. So that is all for the tutorial on how to use a full year budgeting template. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to send me a message on Etsy or email me, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.